Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffy to try to get Daphne to come back. Luna intimately approaches Hayes. Nick kisses Brooke, which makes Ridge jealous. Nick returns and fully blindsides Brooke. When Nick shows up, Brooke can't believe who she's seeing. The Golden's jaw drops and her eyes get all big. Still, they wouldn't just be catching up. Nick is there to make a romantic play for his former honey. The two do partake a kiss, but is Brooke really ready to move on from Ridge? Ridge discusses Nick and Brooke with Taylor. In an exercise clip, Ridge tells Taylor that he's no way like the Joe. Still, this is coming off as covetousness rather than concern. Luna intelligencers on Steffy and Finn. Luna soon will get an occasion where Hayes is alone for many twinkles. The boy is in a yard playing, but his parents must walk down for just a nanosecond. Luna approaches the boy, gaining his trust by calling him by name. Also, Luna gives him a gift. Just stay until Steffy and Finn find out. Steffy decides to reach out to Daphne. Still, Hope explosively objects. Hope might worry that Daphne will come back for Carter. Perhaps it has further to do with the incense line. This could pose a big problem for Carter and Hope's engagement. Brooke entrusts in Katie Logan, Heather Tom. When Brooke confesses Nick wants her reverse and gave her a kiss, the brunette will be veritably opinioned. Katie wouldn't be the only person with issues. It seems that Ridge and Taylor have a debate about the man as well. There should also be some new developments regarding Will, Electra, and Bill. Brooke mishap in Naples will lead to Ridge awakening of true love. Brooke, Ridge, Nick, and Eric engage in some amusing moments. A surprising incident is set to unfold in Naples, dramatically altering Ridge's outlook. An accident will do that causes Ridge to fate that Brooke is indeed the right woman for him. Ridge will come to realize that Brooke is the bone. Amidst the impending chaos, suggesting that conversations of fortune will resurface. We can anticipate Ridge to have a significant epiphany regarding Brooke, concluding that she's his true soulmate. While Ridge will always hold a special place in his heart for Taylor, his passions for her aren't as profound as those he has for Brooke. This distinction will come apparent to Ridge when Brooke finds herself in pitfall, potentially facing the trouble of losing her. This consummation should deeply affect Ridge, making him fate that he has been defying fate for far too long. Brooke may have an accident regarding falling into the sea. There have been rumors about Brooke falling into the water at some point and taking a deliverance. Ridge could be the one to deliver Brooke, but maybe there's a more interesting script. That would be if he has to witness Nick come to her aid. Rather, he might swoop in to save Brooke before Ridge gets the occasion, potentially stirring up some covetousness. This could further fuel Ridge's newfound determination to win Brooke back. Either way, an unanticipated event will clearly shake up Ridge's life and lead him back to Brooke. Nick will be at a disadvantage in this love triangle, since Ridge is set to revise his perspective, which will bring significant developments for his coming chapter with Brooke. Ridge will reaffirm his commitment to Brooke, hoping to demonstrate that he's in it for the long haul this time. Steffy demands that Deacon snap back to reality, while RJ learns the verity about Zend and Luna. Hope reveals the real reason she turned down Thomas's offer to Liam. RJ angrily confronts Zend for sleeping with his gal. Liam and Hope agree to let Beth spend further time with Cleric, and Poppy attempts to console a agonized Luna. Deacon pursues a new lead in his hunt to prove he's not crazy, and Finn shares his concern about Cleric with Steffy. Lauren Fenmore shares details about Sheila's history with Cleric, while Hope, Liam, Steffy, and Finn worry about Deacon's internal health. This has been an inconceivable 6 or 8 months for him, begins Eric's portrayer, John McCook. I mean, my virtuousness, driving up to the edge of the precipice and also deciding not to stay there and glancing the other side has been a big disclosure for him. Now he has his life back and he's a veritably happy Joe. I suppose his enthusiasm and joy for his life in general has really come over him, and Donna veritably specifically has risen to the front of his mindfulness. I mean, she's beautiful and she's funny and she's fun and she has stood so near to him through all this. She stayed by his side for this whole thing. So, I suppose asking her to marry him, at this point in their lives, is a great idea, and I suppose everybody's going to agree. Eric describes as a veritably romantic offer, replete with a gorgeous new ring for his cherished. Eric and Donna waste no time in getting to the I-dos. Says McCook, Ridge has the rings and Carter has the Bible, and the party snappily morphs into an improvisational marriage. Eric is veritably enthusiastic about doing everything in front of other people and having a party, the actor notes. There's a party for everything. A really nice sandwich is a reason for a party as far as Eric is concerned. Indeed, popping the question before and followership reflects Eric's new outlook on life and renewed enthusiasm for life since he recovered, his portrayer opines. Doing it intimately, that's his old style, but not presently. His tang for life is multiplied 1,000 times and Donna is a big part of that to him. In fact, she's nearly the whole thing. I suppose that what he's seeing in her and in this new life is that it's all about him being creative and having her in his arms all the time. Eric says that the mood was jocund on set for taping the Eric/Donna espousal. It was great fun. It was veritably unconcerned and emotionally engaging and really delightful for everybody. To pull off the marriage, Katie takes charge and tells everybody what to do and, get that table out of the way, and, you stand over there, and, you go back there, and, Brooke, go get some flowers. It was all improvisational and that was what was so delightful, as the actors, all of us had delightful firing it. And, in fact, you'll see at one point, when Carter tells Donna to put the ring on my cutlet, she starts to put it on the wrong hand. And that wasn't an actor's choice, it was just Jennifer doing the wrong thing. And it was funny, you know? We laughed about a lot of different effects that day. Though this is far from the first time that Eric has entered into holy match, Eric is hopeful that this marriage will be a stable bone. I suppose that's commodity veritably important to have on a show, he nods. And I really suppose that's going to be our niche now. We're the gemstone on that set, and being wedded puts us in that place. The actor feels that Donna's own elaboration has prepared her well to take on that part on the oil. This is what I like about Jennifer. Jennifer isn't just this coitus alley cat presently. I mean, she is, but she's an adult. She's taken on the mantle of being it's hard to say dame in the same judgment with Donna Logan, but she and Eric are the adults on the show. I suppose that's where we're going to be from now on. I really hope so. I suppose there's obviously going to be conflict down the road, else, we're just sitting on the lounge with a martini, and I don't want to just do that. I hope there will be some story for us to play, that there's a challenge for us. But this has been the biggest challenge I've had in a long time and I'm glad we got to play it, and I suppose this is a veritably befitting end to it, I really do. And there's one further point on Eric's want list. That picture above the fireplace, which used to be Stephanie and also it used to be Quinn and now it's Eric, I suppose what it should be now is a picture of Eric and Donna together. That would really tell the story. I haven't told Brad that, but I suppose that's what it ought to be. Luna is veritably smitten with RJ, but suckers have noticed her chemistry with Zend as well. Luna is veritably educated in her love life and so having two of these super sought after men show interest in her, I suppose she's having a hard time belting her mind around it. Delon is the stylish. He's another ridiculous person and, like with Josh, as soon as they call cut, we're back to roaring and being stupid on set. I'm sure everyone is so tired. We've seen Luna's family expand in the last many months with the preface of her mama, Poppy. Tell me about working with Poppy. Having scenes with Romy is the stylish. Whenever I see that I've a scene with Romy that day, it's gonna be a blast. It's just been so delightful working with her. However, this is the first time I've had a parent on a show or a movie, so that's been really cool, if I'm not incorrect. Romy and I hit it off from day one. I read with her at a chemistry read and I just fell in love with her off the jump and we were each other on Instagram when she got the part. We've clicked over so numerous different effects and we lately got a mama/son lunch together. Well, it was supposed to be a lunch, but it ended up being like a 4-hour affair because we just cannot stop talking. We're literally obsessed with each other. I feel like Romy and I've a lot of parallels and our lives equal each other's in a way. I was leaning on everyone differently and everyone was going out of their way to make sure that I feel ate, and it was really cool to be suitable to do that for Romy. Romy is a great scene mate and I just love her so much.